and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UNLV's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big too.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To throw, it's done. Fires to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45, on his way. To running room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Cowboys offense will take the field for the first time. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old ball.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Trying play action. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Looking downfield, it's done. Fires to the big fella. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
That's when the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. They'll run play action. Under fire. Time to take a shot. He makes the catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, here's Rice. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would matter who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd and goal from the 14. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Now the lead is down to 11. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami toward a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Yager Stadium, and the Red Hawks came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's done. With the catch, it's Summers. He's loose down the middle. The 30, the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vegas. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Rebels offense is back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got a man, it's Wiley. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's done. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Summers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the back. Finds his man. It's Rice. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Rice. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before half. And he'll finish the line in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner is stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's done. They'll run the screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 2nd down coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do?
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Wyoming. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. He gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they're able to hit the corner. As a quarterback, when you've got an athletic tight end like that, you're sort of reading the defense's body position. If the tight end's able to get past them off the line of scrimmage and man coverage, then you're going to be throwing that corner further down the field. But if the defender's playing off because he's afraid of the speed, then you want to flatten him, more like an out route to the sideline. These two guys right here, they've got awesome chemistry, and you saw it on that play.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle of slice. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're setting up the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down.
Oh, he's got some space.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Right back to the well. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. the field. It's done. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Finds a tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
So difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Off play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And the stomping has commenced. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. This game may or...
He's going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have
intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, UNLV. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been going to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to get past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Quickly complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Now they'll try the right side. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll go right back to the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but